John, final game of pre-season out the way, on to competitive action next week. Same result we had against Alloa in the last game of the season last season. I know these games aren't really about the results, but how have you felt about pre-season so far?
We're making life difficult for ourselves in games by conceding the first goal. You know, we like last Saturday we got 2 goals down at Cumbernauld. At Dumbarton. Today, early enough in the game, you know, almost identical goal to one we lost during the week against Motherwell from a set play, a weak header in front area, and at least a goal. Overall, I'm fairly pleased. Fitness levels are well enough, are good enough. Obviously, you know, there's a number of players missing that are injured. So everyone's really just trying to get some match fitness, which I think we've got with the games that we have had. It's similar to the game at the end of the season against Alloa, in that they got ahead, and then they're a type of team who are quite comfortable sitting deep and making it very difficult for you. And we've found that even last week against Dumbarton, it's in the same type of situation. And we're making it really difficult for ourselves because these teams are very comfortable just sitting in deep, and then you've got to continue to pass, trying to get through them. And it's you've got to show a degree of patience, and you've got to show, you know, the moment when you can get in to get in. And result of our play still not necessarily quite clicking in the final third. We've got a number of really good crosses in today. We're just getting on the end of things. Liam Henderson's a bit unlucky with a header that comes off the post, and the goalkeeper's made a few good saves, you know, throughout the game, and some late in the game, which, you know, as I say, and you said it's not necessarily about results, but you know, when you're creating good moves, you're playing good football, you want an end product. You know, you want the goals to come with it, and you know, I think we should be been scoring more goals today, and we make a couple of errors, and we've lost a couple of goals out of not giving up an awful lot, you know. So, you know, work to get done. Obviously, repeating myself, there's a few players missing, but it's a good opportunity for others to come in and stake a claim. And I think Keelan Adams, you know, has been excellent. He's played in the pre-season friendlies. He's played right back, he's played left back, he's played right centre back, and he's done very well in all these positions. He's done exceptionally well. I thought Liam was good at centre back today. He was fine in the midfield three, playing Aidan Nesbitt down a little bit deeper. Brad suspended next week for the Dundee United game, which is a blow, so you're kind of looking at things, but we lose Aidan's energy up higher up the pitch in our counter press, which he's really good at. He's excellent at that. He works so hard to get the ball back for us high up the pitch, you know, so we didn't quite have that, you know, characteristic today, you know. But overall, fairly happy. We'd like to have Cole back, Tom back, Callum back, Leon back, yeah. That's probably not going to happen anytime soon.
You obviously just mentioned the kind of main players that were missing today. Are you able to give us maybe an update on what's keeping them out up to this point?
So Cole, we were kind of like managing Cole for a good part of the second half of the season last season, and the sending off probably was a blessing in disguise, because it meant that he could get a rest on that and also get it seen to. So it meant again that we could organise that. So he had an injection into his groin area where he was getting this complaint from, and that has actually healed. He's happy with that. However, he's got a pain in a different area, similar, but as in lower abdominal area. So he's actually been back down to Leicester on Thursday there and got another injection. So Cole's not actually trained with the team yet. Could be, I don't know, there's no real time scale on this. Tom was out for the last third of the season. He missed, a good number of games, maybe about 13 games or something like that. So he had an operation on his knee, which was successful. But after the Dumbarton game, his knee's swollen up, and so we obviously have to back off in that situation and give it time for the swelling to go down and see. There's not any pain, but the swelling is a concern. So again, there's no real time scale on that. Leon, in training, he blocked the ball, turned his ankle, and it seemed like he went to he got an X-ray on it. They said he had a little chipped bone there. As he's been kind of coming back into things with the rehabilitation that he's doing, he's actually a little bit further ahead than what we thought he would have been, and we're kind of not sure about the X-ray now, whether it was accurate or not accurate. So there's been a little bit conflicting opinion on what's actually wrong. But the fact of the matter is he's actually improving. But again, we don't really have a time scale on that. Callum Morrison's knee flared up. And so he's going to get an injection on Tuesday in this knee. And we'll just need to wait and see how it goes. So key players, massive players for us. We can't really afford not to have them, to be honest with you. But as what it is, it's an opportunity for others to come in and show what they can do.
Now, looking ahead to next Saturday, it's obviously kind of just straight back into competitive action. Feels like we haven't been away. Dundee United, which is going to be a tough game, obviously they won the championship last season. Yeah. However, last time they came here in the Cup, we were very successful against them. So what are your thoughts on that match-up next week?
Yeah, as you say, they won the championship. Jim's signed a lot of players. I don't know that the foreign guys that he signed. He signed a few foreign guys, and the lad's trained for St Mirren, who's a good player. So he's he's went into the transfer market, got himself some more players. I'm sure he's looking to improve and make them better. Going into the Premiership season for him. We had a couple of good games with Dundee United, the League Cup group stage last year. They beat us 1-0, and then we managed to beat them in the Challenge Cup. So it'll be another good game. I think we're ready for the competitive football to start. Obviously not with regards to these players that I mentioned and the injuries, but I think for everyone else, we've trained and we've played games now, and I think we want to get into the real stuff.
And just lastly, I know it was only the main stand that had fans today, but it must have been good to get back out there in front of the home fans here at the Falkirk Stadium. Yeah,
massive thanks for them coming along today. It was a reasonably entertaining game. There's 4 goals in it. We had to fight back. So thanks for coming along, and thanks for all the strips that you bought and the season tickets. The season tickets sales are amazing, absolutely amazing, different class, huge. So we thank you for that. There's an open day here on Monday. Hopefully, with the schools being off, if you've got some time, bring the kids along on Monday, and we'll do an open training session, sign a few autographs and whatever else.
I think everybody's looking forward to it, John. Thank you very much.
Right, thank you.